Hello everybody, welcome back. Round 4 and the final round of the Legacy Daily. Uh, I am Damionblackgear and we are just waiting for, there he goes, our opponent to get back. I'm keeping this hand. It's first turn Bob, second turn Liliana, and hopefully from Bob's cards and lands that I'll be able to get to play, I will have a little bit more. Not sure exactly what could come up from all this, but we'll find out. There we go. Had to get rid of that. I'm going to start off with this one, Fetch Basic Swamp. Alright, and we'll get rid of the Bujuka Bog. He could be playing Reanimator. I mean, you never know with this. Like, sometimes you just end up with the wrong set of duels or whatnot, or even could be playing, like, the Mirror. There's so many different things that we could be playing against. But what we do know is that our Bob made it to his turn, so if he's killing it on his turn. Right now, I'd be pitching Sigarda. And the reason I'd be pitching Sigarda is because Knight can still go get, whatchamacallit, Liliana in this. Huh. Oh, Bug. I was like, huh, that looks really interesting. I don't know what he's going to be doing. But, well, with blue, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. You want black-green, my friend, black-green. There we go, black and green. Alright. I know exactly what I'll be doing. This turn, I'm going to be getting rid of the Pulse if Liliana lands, and we're going to take the Forest. I know I need double white for, whatchamacallit, this girl, but I'm not sure if that's going to be 100% necessary yet. So until then, let's just knock that out. Next turn we'll be playing Knight. Ooh, food chain combo. Interesting. So we know what we're playing against. There are no forces in this in the main, I believe. I haven't actually seen a list in a long time, so yeah. There's the chain. Really wish I had kept that now. Let's just go get Knight down, and I'm going to actually pitch this. So I made a mistake, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's not okay to not like them. Should have kept that. He would have had the force still, but that would have been 2 cards out of his hand. I could have forced the pitch and gone from there. Fierce Empath. Okay, now if I remember this correctly, this chain leads into a Gristlebrand. Emrakul. Okay. So there's 4. Does he have it? Ah, he's got the Griffin. Okay. Alright. So, my mistake. Alright, let's take a look at Food Chain. Pull these cards up. Stick that out, and Food Chain. Exile a creature you control. Add. Okay, so it's a mana ability. Okay, Needle's not going to work. We're going to go to destroy his hand as fast as possible. We want to get as many food chains out of there. Destroy them. And it's mostly a creature deck, so I'm not sure I want that. Let's go ahead and pull these off to the side while I sort. Let me see. Now, plows are going to be good. Thoughtseizes are going to be good. Top, not as worried about. I don't want to have to put the mana into that. We're going to pull the entire Stoneforge package. That'll be very good. All of these cards should be good. And those cards should be decent. So we're going to pull the 2 Geists. That leaves us with just 1 target at 0, 1, and 2. And then we move from there. So Green Sun Zenith, not the greatest thing in the world. But yeah, let's give it a go. Yes, I'd like to play first now that I know what I'm up against. God, I wish this had another land. And by another land, I mean like a black source. So yes, we're going to mulligan this. This one, no, we're going to keep this one. And we're going to turn to go get Deathrite Shaman. Ponder. Okay. We still need a black source. This is where Deathrite Shaman isn't as good as birds, but I think it should hold up. We're hoping, at least. Black source. Well, change of plans. Go get Bob. Alright. So Bob is on the table. Trying to think of what all I would like. Let me see. Manipulate Fate would be annoying. It'll get 3 cards out of his deck, draw him a card, as well as those 3 cards being the only 3 Griffins. Abrupt Decay, not the worst. Sure. We can do that. Hoping that he plays a creature here. Nope, there's the Manipulate Fate. As you can see, he is far deeper into his deck than I am. So he's got those 3 Griffins. We're not going to be able to really stop him from having them. That does something. And we can filter out the Deathrite from our deck. I'm going to take this food chain and let's go get it. So in his hand, he's got Strix, Deathrite, Force of Will, Ponder, and a Misty Rainforest. 1 food chain down. Swords are no good against this. You have to actually kill it, which is obvious at this point. I wouldn't need to explain that to you guys. But there are lands in the yard now, so Deathrite's actually good for mana. And he did not draw. Okay. 1 and 2 creatures. I'm expecting a second one. Don't disappoint. There we go. Alright. So what we know of his hand is that he's got Force Ponder. Yeah. So let's nuke some bodies. And I'm going to hold the Pulse. Try and hit one of those Griffins. And we'll just start 2-ing him. We don't have a ton in there. We need something to be able to deal with a land. Or Surgical Extraction. Surgical would be pretty good as well. It's an awkward time having to fight this deck. I haven't actually seen it in a long, long time. What would be really bad is if he gets the food chain in hand and we don't find any other way to kind of strip him down. Alright, so the Ponder's gone. So we know he's got a Force and that's it. I don't think he'd blow the Force for this. The bad news is that if he does have the blue card to go with it, yeah, like he can chain next turn. That's all it was going to do. It's not a real threat. It's a Deathrite Shaman. I mean, come on. Force blue card. Something else. Yep. Needle. Okay, that gets out of there. Let's go get I'm going to grab the scrub land. It gives us double white, gives us black. That's probably going to name Liliana. Or Night. Or Wasteland. Never realized it has a hook at the end. It's a terrible needle to go in. Fearful want procedure before a blood festival. Guilty seek it after. Okay. What do you choose? Knight of the Reliquary? Okay. Well, this little guy doesn't number. He's got a force, he has to use it here. Yep. So he had another ponder. Alright. Now he starts plugging griffins out. When he's got 2 griffins out, I think I'll... The food chain. Alright, we have something to get rid of. That should only be 3 mana, that's right. Okay, so all 3 of the griffins are going to come out. He's got no cards in hand. But we can't shoot any of them. That's not good. Yeah. So it's 9 power in the air coming in. I wonder if this does count as mana ability. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the needles were the right call. I'll have to look that up. Alright, so this should be the last time that he does this with the griffins. He can drop all 3 of them into play. Okay, I lied. But we're not out of the woods just yet. Let's see, how can we get those down there now? We have to get rid of that. If we draw the abrupt decay, we can decay that, and then we can shoot the griffins. Yep. And 3. Surgical extraction. Not as good. Let's see. So yeah, he's got to stop. I'm going to go ahead and pulse just in case. Like right now, he's got free mana for creatures. And during his draw step, I'll go ahead and pull all of them with the decay in the hopes that he actually draws one. So, wham bam, thank you ma'am. But we have 1 turn to draw a solution to 2 of these. What did he draw? He drew Needle. Our solution to all of them is missing, in all honesty. Huh. No Emrakul. Oh, there it is. Alright. And our only solution that we have to all of them is the other pulse. Otherwise, we're just completely destroyed. Alright. Had to step away for a moment. Sorry about that. Sensei's Divining Top. Well, that's not an answer. That's it for us. The game's over. Food Chain's got us. Not typically a deck that you see. Mainly is built around the Mist Metal Griffin and Swords to Plowshares being the main form of removal. If you can... somebody wants to look up and check, I don't know. I'll probably throw something in there that'll like link to the Oracle text for that. I don't remember if I believe it's a mana ability, so you can't needle it. Otherwise, needle would have been a better option there than some of the other stuff. But we ended up 2-2 again. 1 off of our own mistake, and 1 because we actually deserved the loss. Yeah, that would have been a little late. Sigarda would have been an option, but I would have needed her to turn 2 turns ago to start blocking, and then that would have created the situation where they couldn't go infinite and whatnot. Um, yeah, Sword's completely useless against this deck. Really, all that we wanted to do was just stop the food chains before they became a problem. And it might have been a good idea to just hold off on the food chain, but I digress. These are all the different decisions that you have to come up with on the fly. But until next time, this is Damionblackgear signing off, saying everybody have a good day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.